Hey everybody, what's going on? JitteryJay here. Welcome to the channel. What's up, Hangover Gang? Hope everybody's having a great day so far. Up next, we're checking out Tom MacDonald's Sad Rappers. Now, I almost skipped this one just because I remember this song very well. I haven't seen the video yet. Wasn't sure if I wanted to, just because of the song itself. The song's a great song, but it touches on a subject that's I relate to a lot. And that's mental health issues. Anyway, this is Sad Rappers again. Before we get started, we're gonna hit Tom with a like and subscribe on the original. I already did that when I was setting it up. And then we're gonna jump into it. Appreciate it very much if you could hit the like and subscribe on this video as well. It goes a long way towards supporting the channel and helping it out. That being said, let's get it.
Where'd all these suicidal sad rappers come from? They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. Right. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid and create a business.
That part right there, pretending to relate to get paid. It hurts the living hell out of me when people use mental illness as a stepping stone for their careers. Like he's talking about, it's a way to relate to the public or their fans. It just drives me nuts. Anyway, I like the context. Contexts are cool.
Come from. They showed up with those mumble rapper dum-dums. They've been preying on people with mental illness and pretending to relate to get paid and create a business. They claim to be anxious, say they're depressed. They're faking it to gain something in common with some fans for a check.
Right.
It's overdiagnosed, so it's becoming a trend to say you're crazy or insane or that you're sick in the head. They romanticize the mental pain we're barely surviving, and then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons.
Ooh, you name it. Some big names there. People that have passed due to their struggles with mental health.
And then they glorify the men and women losing their lives. I'm talking Cobain, Lil Peep, Winehouse, Jackson, Williams, Cornell, Bennington. Imagine all the icons that we buried probably turning in their graves that they could witness how the sickness getting used to get paid. These rappers fabricating symptoms for fame. Their mental illness is the money on their mind that started rotting their brains, yeah. Y'all ain't real from the chains to the
I like that. The mental illness is the money on their minds. It's been rotting their brains. Some people, it's greed that causes them to do this shit. And like the chorus starts to say, y'all ain't real. You're doing it to get paid. You're doing it to connect with your fans, and you're making it trendy to be sick. Which it's not. I had an episode about 3.5 years ago that put me in the hospital. Well, I put me in the hospital because I was very close to taking my pills, one right after the other, until I passed out. I was to the point, my anxiety was to a point where I couldn't sit next to my own kid in the car without wanting to jump out the other side, no matter how fast we were going. And I thought that if I couldn't get close to my own child, I'd rather have a bullet in my brain. And then the thought occurred to me that not all bullets have to be made out of lead. And I started staring at my pill case for 3 days. I let that thought fester before I called for help. Don't put it off, guys. It's not worth it. If you need help, there's help out there. Find it. You'll thank yourself. But anyway, back to this.
Fame, their mental illness is the money on their mind that started rotting their brains, yeah. Y'all ain't real from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, to feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. People die from depression. These rappers cry for attention, and it's in every single genre you could possibly mention. From pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge. They're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug. Get you addicted to artists. They manufacture to target all of the people in therapy trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person, they make you fine in your skin. They ain't really trying to help you. They don't want to make you better. It's a lie.
I like that. They make you think if you follow that person, you'll be fine in your skin. I like that the mental picture that brings up. What do you say right before that?
The indie to grunge, they're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug.
Yeah, they hook you into using the music like it's a drug. It's I can attest that I used to use music as a way to get out of my own head. That's why I started collecting music when I was younger. At one point, I want to say, just over 300 CDs, and they got stolen from me. Now I'm up to 180 again, and that was before I stopped buying them. Just because it was a distraction, and that's the whole point. That's what they do it for. Is to get you hooked on that music, so that you'll keep buying it.
Mention from pop to electronic to rock to indie to grunge. They're trying to hook you into using the music like it's a drug. Get you addicted to artists. They manufacture to target all of the people in therapy trying to deal with their hardships. Crafted and marketed till they had you convinced that if you follow that person, they make you fine in your skin. They ain't really trying to help you. They don't want to make you better. It's a lie they're trying to sell you, so you always buy the records. If you want to know the truth, they want you struggling forever, so you look to them for answers with your Visa or your debit. It's like the record labels working for pharma. They made anxiety trendy by using popular artists and use the rappers to promote prescription pills to the audience. They created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant. Yeah.
They created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. Isn't that the way the world works now? They create problems, so you turn to them for solutions. Even though what they'll do is they'll take issues and blow them up out of proportion until they get as many people as they can looking for an answer. And then they try to provide that answer just to get you hooked even more. So I like that sentiment right there.
To promote prescription pills to the audience, they created the problem to sell you pills that would solve them. It's brilliant. Y'all ain't real, from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real, and I see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us, don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe, you claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. Exploiting our problems to benefit. They just wanna get paid. I spend all my money on medicine. Spend all your money on change. Y'all just exploiting the misery. Popping Xannies to fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy.
Right.
Cause all I know is rain.
What he doesn't touch on is those medicines are not cheap either. They will get you hooked on them, and they keep raising prices over and over and over again. I'm on disability because I have lung issues, I have heart issues, I have demyelinating disease of the central nervous system, I have chronic kidney disease. Those are just the physical ailments, and I have almost maybe 60% of the circulation in my legs. Like I said, those are just the physical issues. I also suffer from PTSD, night terrors, night sweats. I take an antipsychotic. I take 2 medications for my major depressive disorder. I suffer from general anxiety disorder. I suffer from severe social anxiety and anger issues, all stemming from an episode in my past. When I say they get you hooked, this is what I take on a daily basis. All of these. That's my medication case. And when I get depressed, or when I go through my depressed states, that has a lock on it that my wife has the only key to. Just because of what happened in the past. I made sure of that. Anyway, like he said, I'm throwing ones into therapy. Yeah, therapy's not cheap either. But thank God for insurance because they cover most of it for me.
Popping Xannies to fade. Well, I'm throwing ones into therapy. Cause all I know is rain.
Right.
Y'all ain't real from the chains.
I love this song,
to the
but
grills, now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real. I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us. Don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe. You claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all ain't real from the chains to the gear to the grills. Now it's pain, talking tears, taking pills. Y'all ain't real. I can see it in your eyes, all lies. Y'all guys don't know how we feel. Y'all ain't real enough to deal with us. Don't feel the love. Nah, 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 nah. Y'all just make believe. You claim to be the same as me. Nah, 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 nah.
Just this song hits a nerve with me. It's one of the reasons that I don't listen to mainstream music anymore. There's there's a few reasons. One is it's so commercialized, it's not even funny. All the songs are the same, just sung in different ways. But this is one of the reasons I don't listen to mainstream music because it's 9 times out of 10 it has to do with shit like this. And like he said, it's not just rap; it's in all the genres. They push and push and push until you get hooked on them, and it's insane the way it happens. Anyway, like I said, I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this video just because I know this song by heart. The first time I heard it, I listened to it over and over and over again because it resonated with me. Anyway, I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this song in the comments. Let me know what else I can check out, and I will get there as soon as I possibly can. I believe Straight White Male is the next one for me. So we'll get into that here in the next couple days. That being said, if you're still here and haven't done so yet, please hit the like and subscribe buttons before you go. It goes a long way towards supporting the channel, as I said before, and it really means a lot to me. You guys mean a lot to me. I love you guys. Peace. Hey guys, make sure to check out one of my other videos right here at JitteryJay.